This is the Steelcase Leap Office Chair, and my first touchpoint was not softness, it was control. I sat down and felt a firm seat, a back that subtly flexed with me, and armrests that seemed to go exactly where my elbows wanted to be. It didn't feel like a lounge chair, it felt like a tool. In this video, I'm sharing how it's been to live and work in the Leap every day. I'm 5'10", around 160 pounds, and I spend long stretches at the desk. Out of the box. There's no assembly, which I appreciated. The Onyx fabric looks clean and neutral, and the black frame blends into a home office without calling attention to itself. Key features that mattered most to me start with the back support. Steelcase calls it Live Back, which basically means the backrest has flexible zones that follow your spine instead of forcing you into one shape. I could lean, twist a little to grab something, and the back moved with me instead of me fighting it. There's also a natural glide system. When I recline, the seat slides a bit forward, so my eyes and arms stay the same distance from my keyboard and monitor. That kept me from craning my neck or reaching for the desk. The arms are 4D, height, width, depth, and pivot, and this might be my favorite part. I can bring them in and angle them inward to support my forearms for typing, scoot one forward for mouse work, or push them back when I want more space. The chair has a 5-position tilt limiter, so I can set a recline stop and it holds that angle. There's adjustable lumbar height and firmness, seat depth, seat height, and recline tension. The weight limit is 400 pounds, and the casters roll smoothly on carpet. From my experience, the first couple of weeks were an adjustment. The seat is firm and relatively thin on purpose, meant to keep you supported without bottoming out. My tailbone noticed that immediately. I tried adding a cushion, but it lifted me too high and threw off the arm and desk alignment, so I ditched the cushion and focused on dialing in the chair. Getting seat height right helped, hips just a bit higher than knees. Seat depth mattered a lot. I left about a 2 to 3 finger gap between the seat edge and my calves, so my legs didn't feel compressed. I set recline tension, so the back met me without shoving me forward. Then I used the tilt limiter to lock in a mild recline for reading or writing sessions. It took time, but that's when the Leap started to click. The recline feel is different from chairs that rock smoothly. This one is made to land and stay at a set angle. If you're someone who likes constant rocking, this may feel sticky. When I use it as intended, set a recline stop and work in that posture, it's stable and keeps my hands lined up with the keyboard. The natural glide is subtle but effective. I didn't find myself drifting away from the desk like I do with traditional recline chairs. The 4D arms are standouts. They adjust easily and have the best arm caps I've used. Soft without being mushy, and they don't get hot or sticky. When I'm typing, I bring them slightly in and pivot inward so my shoulders drop and my wrists stay relaxed. For mouse-heavy days, I slide the right arm forward to match desk height, and it takes pressure off my shoulder. I wish they locked more firmly in width, because I can nudge them by accident, but they mostly stay where I put them. Let's talk lumbar. There are 2 controls. You can slide the lumbar support up or down to hit the curve of your lower back, and you can dial in how firm it feels. The shape is pronounced. Even with the tension turned down, I found it a bit aggressive on long days. The user-known workaround is to remove the plastic lumbar insert under the fabric. I tried it, and it transformed the feel for me. I lost the height adjustability of the insert, but the back still had a supportive curve, thanks to the Live Back design, just without that firm ridge. If you love a strong lumbar push, keep it in. If you want softer pressure, this tweak is worth trying. Seat comfort is polarizing. In my opinion, the Leap seat supports posture and alignment really well. But if you like plush, sink-in cushioning, this won't give you that. Over very long sessions, my tailbone can feel the firmness. Standing brakes plus a properly set seat depth help a lot. If you're ultra-sensitive to seat density, you might prefer a chair with a thicker, flatter cushion. The flexible front edge on the Leap is a great touch though. When I scoot forward to focus, the front lip bends a bit and doesn't cut into my legs. Build quality is solid where it counts. The chair is heavy and feels like it's built for long-term use, and Steelcase's track record in busy offices shows that. Day to day, I did notice some play in the seat and arms, more of a flexy feel than a loose one, and a mild creak developed after a few weeks. A small silicone spray on the mechanism helped. The plastics are everywhere by design, which gives it a bit of a plasticky vibe, but those flexible parts are also what make the back and seat move with you. Function over flash is the vibe. Looks-wise, it's understated. The Onyx fabric reads dark charcoal in my lighting. The black frame is clean, and it fits a modern desk without shouting for attention. It's not a design statement, and that's fine by me. It's there to work. I tried the headrest add-on and didn't keep it. It pushed my head forward and only adjusts in height, so I couldn't get it to land where my neck wanted. If a headrest is essential for you, I'd recommend looking into chairs designed around one from the start. For the Leap, I prefer it without. It's perfect for daily computer work, deep writing sessions, coding, and tasks where you want to set a posture and stay in it with support that follows small movements. If you love a gentle rocking motion or want a seat that feels pillowy, this may not hit your sweet spot. If you need a wide fit range, the adjustments cover a lot of bodies, and there's a plus version if you want more room and higher capacity. I also like that the fabric handles spot cleaning and still looks fresh. From my experience, setup success comes from a few simple moves. Set seat height so your feet land flat and your hips are slightly higher than your knees. Slide the seat so the front edge stops short of your calves by a small gap. Set the lumbar low and soft, then work up if you need more support. Dial the recline tension until the back meets you without pushing, and use the tilt limiter to lock your preferred angle. Align the arm height with your desk so your shoulders drop and your forearms rest with no shrugging. This takes a few minutes and pays off all day. In my opinion, the Leap is a purpose-built, ergonomic chair that rewards people who actually use the adjustments. It's not trying to be a plush sofa. It's trying to keep you aligned, supported, and close to your work surface while you move. The back support and the arms are the stars. The recline is for setting a position rather than rocking, and the seat is firm by design. I'd recommend this for folks who spend long hours at a desk, want real tuning control, and don't mind an acclimation period to get it right. If you're sensitive to firm seats or really want a flowing rocking recline, try before you buy. In conclusion, the Steelcase Leap earns its reputation as a serious task chair. It took me some time and a couple of tweaks, but once dialed, it encourages better posture and reduces the little aches I used to blame on my workday. Not flashy, not soft for the sake of soft, just focused support that when set up right, stays out of the way and lets you work. To learn more about the Steelcase Leap Office Chair, please check the comments section. Thank you for watching.